It's probably about 30 to 40 foot up.
It's Monday morning and Stephen is already dealing with his first job. A cat stuck up a tree.
Whereabouts is it?
I will show you.
So when did you get the call about this incident?
The people at this house saw the cat last night. The neighbours saw it get clipped on the road and then it ran up there. By the time it came through to us, it was dark and it's not safe to do something like this at night. If we can come down from above it, if possible, it makes it easier with these sort of things.
It's at least an hour and a half before the cat is rescued, followed by a quick checkup. Whilst it's usual service for inspectors, they're working in rather unusual conditions.
We have had more calls coming in. We've had to prioritise on emergencies and urgent jobs. We're no longer 24 hours a day because they couldn't physically keep that going and keep ourselves safe as well. We've ended up taking people's animals to vets who's self-isolating or have got COVID. We've had to help the police and the ambulance service when they've unfortunately had to go into properties where people have passed away due to COVID.
Animals like this then have to be rehomed.
She's settling really well. She's actually 16 years old. And here she is.
This centre took in over 730 animals last year alone, a third more than usual.
We had a phenomenal amount of mums and kittens in last year because so many couldn't get neutered. We managed to rehome over 630 animals. It's all been remote rehoming, so we do virtual viewings of the animals. We've got a cat that's got a burn on its back. We've had cats with leg amputations, spending a hell of a lot more money than we used to on veterinary care. So that's a real struggle for us. But thankfully we work with a lot of veterinary providers.
Sonia also rescues wildlife. This one was injured and had to be quarantined before being cared for at the charity's rehabilitation centre in Stapley.
It's just hard for us from a space point of view. We're having to observe them and see whether they need to come in. You know, does it need to come in right away? Can we wait a couple of days? Can we keep an eye on it? If we're taking things down to Stapley, you're putting everything at risk for the sake of one bird.
As lockdown eases and people return to work, the RSPCA is concerned that it could lead to more pets being abandoned. Emmanuel Loney, BBC North West Tonight.